Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about our new topic, that is blood vessels. And regarding this one, we are going to study how many types of blood vessels we do have in our body. So here you are able to see three types of picture. That is, first is of an artery, another a vein, and a capillary. So, what is the difference in between these three sort of pipelines or the ducts? Here, arteries are the vessels which carry blood away from the heart to various organs of the body. Actually, artery is extended from the aorta, and the main function of aorta is to carry oxygenated blood from the left ventricle, and left ventricle is going to pour that blood into aorta, then aorta is going to divide it into a number of arteries, so that blood can be supplied to the entire body. That is the reason arteries are basically having the more blood pressure. Since the blood emerges from the heart under high pressure, arteries have thick elastic walls. Here you can see, this is a cross section. Here you are able to see the thickness of the artery. This is a thick outer wall. Then here there is a small lumen. Lumen means the entire hollow area. Then this is a thick layer of the muscles, and they are having elastic fibers also. Okay, so another thing, veins. This is a diagram of the vein. Vein collects the blood from different organs and bring it back to the heart. See, veins are going to pour their blood into the superior and the inferior vena cava, and from that superior and inferior vena cava is going to pour that blood into the right part of the heart, that is right auricle. Okay, so there the supply of the blood is not having that much pressure, so pressure in the veins are basically less, very less in comparison to the arteries. They do not need thick walls because the blood is no longer under pressure. Here this is not having that thick wall because the blood is not having that great pressure, and they are having walls also. So walls mean the sort of membranous structure inside the blood vessel which can open and close, and the main function is to prevent the backflow of the blood. Okay, so they are going to provide one way transportation only. On reaching an organ or tissue, the artery divides into smaller and smaller vessels. When the artery is going to reach to a particular tissue, then it is going to further divide into a number of very thin pipelines, and they are going to be known as capillaries, and to bring the blood in contact with all the individual cells. And the small vessels have walls which are one cell thick. This is the capillary, which is nearly having the thickness of your hair. Okay, and next thing, exchange of material between the blood and surrounding cells take place across this thin wall. So this thin wall is going to exchange the materials because it is having a very thin structure, so material can ooze out from this capillary, and they will be termed as lymph, that we are going to discuss in a later stages. The capillaries then join together to form veins that convey the blood away from the organ or tissue. So when they are going to connect together and they are going to have waste materials, then they are going to termed as a vein. So it is a sort of extended structure which is lying in between arteries and veins. Okay, so this was all about the blood vessels, and the remaining structures we are going to perform in our next lecture. Thank you.